They're don't make mistakes type of team. They run a very disciplined style of football, and they have good athletes to go with I thought very fine physicality. So we knew it'd be tough. Congratulations to those guys. I thought they played exceptionally well, really in all three phases. They had a great kickoff return that put us behind the chains a little bit, and obviously they ran the ball better than we needed to keep them from running, and then offensively we just couldn't move the ball with as much regularity as we've been used to. So they get all the credit. They played well, and congratulations to them.
Blake, obviously this is a team you guys have been able to pretty much have your way with opposing offenses and have limited the run all year. That wasn't the case today. But what was it about this defense that kind of all came together over the last few weeks of the season, coming into the postseason, and last week against Pomona too? It seems like you guys were really able to gel. What was that?
I think definitely this year, after last year, losing a couple of key guys in the DBs, so we were definitely missing some components. But I think that's what the whole season was this year, is trying to figure that out. And as the season progressed, we just started clicking more and more and becoming stronger and more of an individual unit instead of trying to work things out. So we were able to all kind of gel together, and I'll also start up front with our D-line, which is a bunch of great seniors, and always we could count on them to do their job.
Joel, you guys had 10 starters coming back this year, including your two co-starting wide receivers. The big question was Blake Eaton at quarterback, just a sophomore. What was it like kind of getting to kind of develop with him all season long, and what do you guys hope to kind of see on the horizon next year?
Yeah, Blake did amazing this year. It's tough because we have so many good QBs in the past, and that's what kind of even I felt the pressure for him coming in. Like, that's a really tough spot to come in. We have so many good QBs in our past years, but luckily we have a lot of those good QBs coaching him, so I feel like that kind of takes the pressure off him a lot. And Coach Elliott does a great job of coaching him up, and Coach Bomey does a great job too. So I think they did a huge part of getting him ready, and he's done great this year. And looking into next year, he's got more experience, so I think he's going to come back better. And it just hurts. We're losing a lot on the line, and yeah, it sucks. But
yeah, talking about those graduates, you guys had a lot of fifth-year seniors, a couple six-year guys, and I know that they've set the tone for you guys and off-season workouts, practice, all that kind of stuff. I know it's the Linfield culture and everything, but how do you continue their legacy next season?
Well, I think their legacy will be felt, down the road. How they led as seniors will be how our next group of leaders lead, and these two guys here, be a big part of that and that class ahead of them. But yeah, it's going to be hard. That was a phenomenal group. Super proud of those guys. The O-line has been such a juggernaut for us, and did such a fine job this year, and that defensive line was extra special. So they played some of the best teams in the country over the last couple of years, and yeah, I haven't even thought of next year. So just really going to miss those guys. It's a very special group of seniors in this program.
Anything else to add on those guys?
I'd say I think it's pretty special. We were coming in as COVID freshmen, so I think that was a big part. We kind of had that whole year to really gel together, and because we were just freshmen coming in, but they did a great job at taking us under their wing and really showing us what it means to be a Linfield football player.
Yeah, I'll just, if any fifth-year seniors are watching this, thank you guys. You guys did a lot for us, and I'm gonna miss you guys.
Rusty?
Joe, I think the most surprising thing is to be shut out in the second half. What you have any thoughts about just how that came about?
Yeah, I didn't really think about that, but that is true. Obviously the story of the game was 3 turnovers to none, right? So that's the difference in the game point-wise. So if we score on those two and don't give them the other score, the other turnovers, tie game. So that was pretty actual equal game. Given those, we just didn't enjoy any short fields this year really, or this game, and like we've been getting, in special teams and turnovers, and they did a great job of that. So that's the power of having no turnovers and being very good in your coverage teams. They did a fine job of keeping our punt return team off the field, you know, with some of their schemes, and like I said, the credit goes to them. They played well.
Defensively, anything stand out for you guys? I mean, everything.
Our defense has been great all year, and you know, this was a really talented group in terms of that number 2 we knew coming in was a fine receiver. He made a nice play or two. You know, they had a phenomenal little wheel diving catch on the sideline, and then they broke tackles. And the higher up you go in the levels, comes down to making plays on the football and either tackling or breaking tackles and getting some extra yards that aren't scheme related and they're talent based. And so there was a lot of talent based plays out there today, and they did a great job.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.